Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today. I'm also going to be answering you guys' questions from those of y'all who put your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. Okay, so let's get started right off the bat. Right off the bat, we have the SPY here. It's up 1% from yesterday's close, which is a really good sign. Yesterday's close was right here. And right now we broke over that level of resistance right there. Okay. And personally, I'm still bullish on the market. I've been bullish on the market in the past, throughout the past week. Every single video, every time it dips, I'm like, this is temporary. This is not going to last very long. And so far, so good. Again, if you look at this thing, it's just going sideways. And right now, we're kind of on an uptrend. Buyers are stepping in. The market looks good for a long. So for those of you who trade the SPY, you should be up substantially, especially if you're still holding calls from yesterday. So this one is still a hold for me for a move up to around like this region right here. Okay, between like 3680 and like 3700 for the SPY. So definitely keep the SPY on your watch list for just in general. Just keep it on your watch list as always, right? So the very first stock that we're going to be talking about is Pinterest. Pins, okay? And that goes for the other social media companies. All right, now I released a video a while ago saying that I wanted to see Pinterest at 80 bucks. Okay, it dropped a bit a few moments after I released that video, and then came on the comeback trail, and now it's still good. It's still I still believe it's going to go to 80 bucks. Okay, I still believe it's going to go to 80 bucks because there is a bunch of dip buys here, right? All of these short sellers made their money. They're happy. The stock dropped, I think, like 25 to 30% right here. They're very happy. And then the dip buyer stepped in. And now we were on a steady uptrend. And then more dip buyers got in right here. Right there. Okay. And then more dip buyers got in yesterday as well. If you look over here, these are the dip buyers. And right now, short sellers from this region are going to cover. And then when they cover, the stock is going to spike. There isn't any. Oh, I see here that some analysts upgraded the stock to 80. Great. Okay. And yeah, so somebody else thinks it's going to 80 again. These analysts things are it's just somebody else's opinion, just like me. Somebody else. It's my opinion too. Everything here is just my very humble opinion, and my opinion for Pinterest is staying exactly the same. All right. So keep this on your watch list for a potential long. Today, maybe the $74, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow and the day after. But I think it can make a strong push. Okay, so watch this one for today. The next one that y'all should be keeping in your watch list is Intel. And Intel, I talked about Intel for a while now, and it's still running from this flag. It's still going, and it's not stopping. There is no stopping it. And honestly, I'm still long on this thing. This one is still a hold for me. I don't have anything negative to say about Intel. The flag is there. It's cruising nicely. And if you look at it on a daily, again, it's like this section again, all over again, right over here. Okay? So don't be surprised to see this thing push all the way up to $50 today, especially if buyers really want to step in. The one thing that you'll want to keep in mind as well is that there was a massive spike in volume right there. Okay. And right now it's up by 30 cents from yesterday's close. So it's going to open somewhere around here at 48.8 and then expect a massive run. Okay. There isn't any specific news related to Intel, but definitely keep this one on your watch list because the news might pop up at like 8 o'clock, okay? And the market is about to open in like 45 more minutes. So definitely keep this one as well. Now, the next one that you should be keeping on your watch list, somebody actually asked about this one. And I think it may look good for a long. It may look good for a long. So the stock is JKS. And if you look at this thing, right? I covered it when it was way over here, and I did say I wanted to see long consolidation before I could consider it for a long. That consolidation for about a month happened. Okay, people made their money on like things like iron condors or whatever. These are like advanced strategies for options. But yeah, the stock went nowhere, and then these people just banked on their money. All right, and now it looks like buyers are stepping in right here, and I like it because of this. I like it a lot because of that. All right, and personally, I think it has room to run higher. It broke out nicely here and then retested the support and then retested the resistance, and now it's curling back up again. So definitely keep this one on your watch list for sure. If the stock wanted to crumble, it would have done so. But right now, it's up to $71. It's about to open slightly higher right around here. Okay. And a break above $74 would really push the stock even higher. Like, really push the stock even higher. And it could lead to an anticipatory run into earnings. They got earnings on the 7th, and the 7th is in 6 days. 6 days will be what, Monday? Yeah. So they got earnings on Monday. Holding through earnings, I don't recommend it. Again, if you can make bank from the move upwards here, great. And then whatever you do with your money, like be through earnings, that's your business. Again, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money. I'm just telling you that holding through earnings is a terrible idea. Okay, and if you want to know why it's a terrible idea, we're gonna look at the next stock. Okay, we're gonna look at the next stock to watch for today, and that one is Zoom. And Zoom, look at what happened to Zoom through earnings. Just look at it. People who bought calls in here got slaughtered. They got demolished. All of their calls are going to like zero. Okay, especially if they're short term calls. And if you're not following us on Twitter, I did put out a tweet about Twitter on my on my personal page, and yeah, I don't think this is gonna last. This run is done. This run is over. I don't think it's gonna go higher. Personally, I'm heavily short bias on this thing, and I want to see it at exactly $300. I really do. I really do. It may be a little bit aggressive of its targets, but I think we can get there. I think we can get to 300. So definitely keep Zoom on your watch list. Okay. The reason why is not only because they got crushed through earnings, right? But because there is a head and shoulders on here, a head and shoulders on here, and it looks very clean for a shorts. All right, it looks very clean for a short. I wouldn't go long here. I would not put my money long. This is not. Nope. I'm not gonna do it. There's so much room down here, people. Like, let's go on to the daily chart. No, not the weekly, daily. Yeah, let's go to the daily. There's so much room down here. So much room down here. Okay, so this is the profit potential right in here, and I'm very short bias on this thing. So watch this one for a shorts for today. Now the next stock that we're going to be looking at is Nvidia. But those of you who watched yesterday morning's video, I did tell y'all that Nvidia was showing some bullishness right here. Okay, and when the stock was like dropping, there was a lot of comments like, "Oh, I thought you said Nvidia was gonna go up. We're down." And I know this can scare a lot of beginners. Like this move right here scared a lot of beginners from holding long. And honestly, I don't blame y'all. Like the more you trade, the more experience you are, and the less emotion you have with these wild swings. But I'm still long on this thing. It's not. It's at 540, and I do think it's gonna get a 550. I said that last week when we were over where we were. We were over here. I said that last week we're going to 550. It didn't get there on Friday, but it's definitely. It looks like it wants to get there for sure. So definitely keep this one on your watch list for today as well. Okay, keep the video on your watch list. It still looks good. Now I'm gonna answer somebody's question. We got some more time. Somebody asked about work. Okay, maybe it's not that ticker. It should be that ticker though. Work. Let's see. Aha, yeah, it is that ticker. Yeah. So work spiked right over here, and congratulations to everybody who are making money on this thing. This thing is still prosperous. I think it's because when this happened, Salesforce got annihilated, and I think Salesforce is still down right now. So that downtrend might go on for a little bit of a while, because personally, I do think that that work has room to run, probably to like 47 dollars to $50 within the next week or two. This is not a week. This is not short sellers. Please stay away from this. Short. This is not a good move to go short on this thing. Not a good move. If you want to get squeezed, go short. I don't recommend it. I really don't. Um, yeah, it's just too strong. There's a lot of volume in here, and honestly, just watch this thing for a long. There could be intraday plays. Oh, like perfect. Okay, there's one right there in the front of you, right there. It's gonna go long to $44. Yeah, watch this thing for a long. Okay, watch it for a long, people. Okay. If you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way, you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens from Monday to Friday, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day from Monday to Sunday in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. My links are right up here. Okay. And if you are a beginner looking to make some money in the stock market, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Okay, step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need to start trading, including this Thinkorswim software that you see in the front of you. This one is completely free of charge after you sign up with TD Ameritrade. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. Be very careful out there. There's a lot of bullishness. Don't get too greedy and collect the bag along the way. All right. I'm going to see y'all this afternoon.